Welcome everyone. I'll be making Egbo. This is the white stuff, beans, and the stew. The stew is almost like ofada rice stew. This is common in Yoruba towns and villages, this combo. And I'll be using the traditional method of cooking, the semi-traditional method of cooking, and the modern method of cooking it. Please continue watching. I'll begin with the Egbo a day earlier. Egbo is made from corn that has been cracked or spilled, and they'll help you clean it, removing the chaff. Let me show you the whole grain of the corn. This is it. Okay, this is it. Dry white corn is used, so it has to be soft. What I'll do is I'm going to rinse it, wash it properly, and then soak overnight. This is the beans. It has been washed, and I'm going to soak it in water to reduce the cooking time as well as to remove the storage chemicals. Definitely I'll throw away the. I've got different kind of peppers here. Make it to your taste. Chili pepper, we have tatache, rodo, ginger and garlic, and I'm going to blend this. And then, like for most traditional local stew, it is roughly blended. So that is that. I am going to boil this down to reduce the cooking time and make it easier for me. Look at how roughly it is grinded. Egbo, it has been soaked overnight, so I'm just going to rinse it out, remove what needs to. As I said, I'll be using the traditional method to cook this. This is firewood, and it has to be very, very, very soft. That's why I'm using the firewood and the pot, and the pot is coated with ashes, so it will be easy for me to wash. While the water boils, I have rinsed out the beans and then changed the water. Into this, I'm adding some onions to give it that great taste. To cook the beans, I'll be using a semi-modern method of cooking, and that is the whole pot. Put it here, and then because I want everything to be very, very soft, the beans should be very soft. Food has been washed and drained. Then the nightmare of open firewood cooking has just happened. It has stopped raining for now. I have already put the Egbo inside it, and then one thing about cooking with firewood is just have to keep on stocking up the wood. Several minutes later, I'm going to add some salt, and I'll be careful with the salts I add because it can be very, very salty. Same thing with beans too. Being careful with the salt. And then let me show you how it looks now. See, it is getting softer, but if I was using gas, it wouldn't. I would have stopped that here, but I'll go further to make it very, very soft and mushy. I'll stop with the cooking now. Done with the traditional method of cooking. The Igbo is done. Look how soft and mushy it is. I'm going to transfer it to a pot and then put it inside, so I did not take this blackened pot inside the house. Let me check the beans. The beans is cooking at a slower pace. It's cold pot, but you can always use pressure pot for both the beans and the Igbo. Several minutes later, I'm going to add salt to it. As I said, beans, we have to be careful with the salt. A long time it is done soft. I added water when needed, so I'm done with the beans and ego, the traditional and semi-modern method. Time to cook the stew with gas. I'm inside, by the way. I've got the pepper, which I have reduced and boiled a bit. Using smoked fish, this is very, very dry, and I've also got the fish here. Don't want to throw this away. In addition to the fish, I'll be using pomo, actually white pomo. Onions, different shapes and sizes, seasoning cubes, chicken seasoning cubes, tomato paste. Got a dry pot on the stove. To this, I'm going to add some palm oil. The stew for Egbo and Ewa. Ewa is beans, is similar to the one for Ofada rice. I will let this bleach a bit or get hot rather. Start with the onions, fry for a bit. Add the seasoning cubes, add the tomato paste, fry that for a while too. Add the pepper onion mix. This has been boiled down a bit, as I said earlier. We want to make it as dark as ofada stew, which I'm not going to do because of my gas. Add in some meat stock. This is probably chicken. Add more water to it. Okay, mix properly. I'll add some salt now and I'll continue cooking. And stir this once in a while. If you don't have meat stock, water will do. A long, long time. See where we are. It's getting darker. As I said, I won't let it get dark like Ofada. And look at the level it was before. Now to this level, it's time to add the fish and the pomo. Show it, but I added more water to it because hot water because of the fish is very, very hard. This stage, I'm going to taste for salt to see if it's okay, and then the white common doesn't stay long in the stew. If you overcook, it just melts inside. If it's overcooked, so cover and let it cook. The ewa agoyin stew is done. If it's too watery, you can bring out the white pomo and cook it, but with this, it is fine. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.